Today is February 1st. That means I've been in USA for 10 days. Here are the first impressions of USA after 10 days of living here. I'll tell you a few things which nobody else tells you. First observation is the number of times I've checked the weather app is exponentially higher compared to when I do that in India. The weather here changes pretty much every 2 hours. In India, we have a constant weather. If it's like hot today, it'll be hot the whole day. But here, suddenly it's very bright and sunny like right now. And sometimes the clouds come over and starts pouring rain, which happened twice. I got stuck in rain twice. The second glaring observation I have done is everything around you is old. It didn't really hit me when people say India is a pretty young country because everything around India at max is after 1940s, 1950s. But here, this college is established in 1800s. That was before the car was invented. The amount of walking paths which are integrated into the old campus clearly uniquely time period specific because there is no option of having cars in that time period. So everything is walkable, everything is close by. As the campus grew with time, there are roads like this here. If you see buildings built in the 50s in India, they're pretty run down, like as in they're shabby, old look. But here, I'm living in an apartment which is built in the 60s and it's still pretty fresh. Is it the construction quality or the maintenance? I have to still look into that. When I say things around here are old, I mean including cars. Number one condition I think is cars are in the society for far longer than in India. So people are okay with older cars. For us, most of Indian buyers are first time buyers. While here, people have been living with cars for a lot longer. Number two is the roads here are better. Not significantly better. They have been good for a long time. That's why the cars bought in 1980s, 1990s, early 2000s are still running pretty fine. But in 2005, Indian roads are shit. So a car bought in 2005 will not be as good as a car bought here in 2005. Right now, Indian roads are not that far behind as American roads. That's definitely what I've observed. Live orchestra. Number three, that comes to number three is everything is pretty silent over here. College basketball game starting, that's why when it comes to silence, I am living very close by to a highway, so it is normal traffic sound. But on campus, you can experience real silence. Number four, the amount of seriousness they put into collegiate sports. I recently went to a basketball match. Bro, the basketball stadium for a college versus college game is so freaking massive, like mind-bogglingly huge. And the number of people attending, not just college students or people affiliated with the college, people from neighboring towns. They have traveled like 40-50 miles and then came to the match just to see the match, and the ticket is $25. We got it for free because we are students, but $25 specifically to watch a match between Maryland and Wisconsin. Maryland won. College is empty because today is Saturday and people take their free time pretty seriously here. Pretty much nobody on campus, or else this pathway is pretty packed with students, especially in college hours. Number four, number five, whichever is this. I have pretty much accustomed myself to the cold pretty fast. Every time in India we have experienced this cold is associated with breathlessness because it's on the mountains. I have only experienced negative degrees in India in Himalayas. So I have always associated breathlessness with the cold, and it's not as uncomfortable as I thought. You can bear the cold as long as the wind doesn't stop. Once the wind starts, it drops pretty fast. My hands are freezing. I'm not wearing gloves. My nose starts running and my face becomes red. Point number 6, I think. I've lost count, honestly. Is language. You might feel you speak pretty good English back in India. I know I speak pretty good English in India. But here, people still struggle to understand what you're saying. And you struggle to understand what they are saying. What you see in the movies, you might understand them because they make movies to be understood. Especially a state where the number of Indians is very low compared to California or Texas. people here are not accustomed to hearing Indian pronunciations of stuff. There are, I think, 3 or 4 large libraries on campus. So why am I going to the library again? Even though it's the first day of the campus, I have been given homework which I need to put in day after tomorrow, Monday. Say hi to Testudo. This fellow here is the college mascot. It's a turtle and people touch the nose for good luck. This is our main library called the Meckel Library. This screen doesn't have a blue light filter, that's why. Oh, you guys are still here? Thanks for watching till here. That's it for this video. You can contact me on Instagram here. See you next week. Bye bye.